Hello everyone, good evening. I slept a little. I was having a little bit of rest just so I can come out. Let me tag someone. Just so I can come at the right time on this page. Good evening, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Welcome everyone. Yeah, I have one more person I'm going to tag. Welcome, good evening everyone. I'm going to quickly share this video and then we'll be back to what I want to talk about. I saw KO Family program and I saw KO Family program. I watched the program while she was live in video and I thought about talking about this. Yes? What's going on? Bear with me, I'm trying to share the video. I'm trying to share this video. Very important. The network in the room is something else, and that's why I love to use my living room. But it's night time here. It's about 11:40 p.m. It's night already. So happy Sunday everyone. Happy Sunday everyone. Good evening. It's night time here. It's night time. Excuse me. Yeah, even though I'm going to use this for a minute, let me just share it first. Good evening. Happy Sunday. Yeah. I'm going to play her video now and then we'll talk about it. What I saw in her is I saw a woman. Where's my reading glasses? Oh. I saw a woman that needs help, but she doesn't know how to say it out because they already put their love story on social media, their marriage on social media. Hello. Hey, how are you, sweetheart? Good evening. I always love to see both of you here. They always love to put their life stories, you know, like every other person on social media, some of which are pranks and some are real, you know. Quickly, I'll just wait for a few minutes just so we'll see if we can get more than 4 people watching us. We need people on this page, right? So I'm going to play our audio and we will analyze it. And that's what I'm good at. I love to see people when they try to speak their mind, I will analyze it in a way that I understand. Bear in mind, I do not love marriage broken. I'm fine. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Good evening, Florence. Thank you. Happy Sunday. Bear in mind, I'm very well. I don't want you to miss this video. Bear in mind that, what was I saying? I don't want to get distracted. All right, let me just start, okay? Because I need to go to bed. Happy Sunday. All right, she came out today after her husband, because I'm going to call him her husband. I'm not going to say her ex-husband. All right, and this platform is not for pointing fingers at anyone. either they are wrong or right. One thing I believe is we are all human beings and we intend to make mistake. Yes, but some people see themselves like they are perfect human being. They cannot make mistake. Those kind of people, I don't know the category of life that, category of human management I'm going to classify them, or I will classify them. I don't know. You see, we have different human beings living on this planet, and some of which are quick to react. Some are very slow to react. The reason why some are slow to react is because they know they have anger management. And you know, when you are someone who is, who always gets upset at every minute, or someone who hardly gets upset, and eventually when you get upset, you say things that you're not supposed to say, or you say things that you're not meant to say. You know, all those kind of temperamental people, exactly what I'm trying to say here. I'm just trying to manage my word because of Facebook, all right, because of their guidelines. So I'm just trying to manage my words, so bear with me. These kind of people, they find it very difficult to speak, and when they speak, they want someone to listen. Now, I'm going to say something. When a woman or a man comes out, have that courage to come out to speak based on what is happening. I want people to, even me, I'm going to talk about myself now. I want even me to stop saying, don't speak. Some of them, when they speak, they get that relief when they speak. They feel like, okay, somebody is now listening to me. Okay, someone is here. Someone is actually listening to me. I'm happy I can express myself. Let me express myself. Some feel this way. Some feel bringing it on social media will help solve the problem. Maybe one or two people will say, okay, you're wrong here, or probably you should not do this. But the wise one are smart, not bringing their family issue on social media. I can say they are wise. If a woman is trying to keep some of these things, it's also good. In fact, it's the best decision. All right? Again, they are on social media, and anyone on social media, well, either you're commenting or sharing videos, we are all celebrities. I don't care if you, that's why it's called social media. Social media is for everyone. If the main celebrities are on social media, you're a celebrity. Don't deceive yourself. Now, they are on social media. They talk about their things. They bring their social life on this app, Facebook, and we see some of which some people don't understand. When you watch dramas, okay, like you watch movies, you will pick. They are not saying that what they are doing is reality, but some are reality, which you can learn from. And that is why we watch movies, yeah? We watch movies so that we can learn. Some people watch movie for movie's sake, but some watch movie to pick points, to pick points for them, for themselves, right? And some are related to something that they are also doing, or something that is happening to them. These are the things. These are one or two things while we are watching movies, yeah? I'm just being careful because this video, when I watch her this afternoon, I really feel for her. I don't care what happened, what transpired between both of them. What happened is what I see a woman who doesn't want to talk about her life on social media, being that her first husband is no more. And she used to talk about her husband. And so her two children are adults. So she's trying to hold back, not to say things that the kids will see on social media and get upset. You must understand that if you have a mixed children, I'm going to say a secret now. If you have a mixed children and they are they are teenagers, all right, and you want to maybe move on to marry someone else, it is always difficult because they don't want anyone who will come in that family and start doing things to them or their mom. It is always difficult. I can tell you because I'm in one. It is always difficult for maybe either of the partner to introduce their children to new parents. New father. It is difficult for the children to accept you just like that, especially if they are all grown up or they are in their teenage. Now, this man came out and he was saying all sorts of things on social media. People are there on his page typing. You brought it to yourself. They are not listening to the message that the woman is giving. They are not listening to the message that the woman is passing on social media. They are after what they see based on what they put on their page. It is beyond it. She was at the time, from the beginning of the video, she was crying. And when she noticed she has about 1,000 people watching, she hid the cry. I watched her. She hid her cry and started explaining that it's about her page, she's making money from her page and stuff like that. From the beginning of the video, a lot of people went in there to start leaving comments, it's a prank, go away, this is the reason why we should be careful what we post on social media, because some people will see it like a prank, even when you're trying to express yourself. And then this may lead to depressed states, which it is something that you are really avoiding, or anyone should avoid. Marriage, I keep saying it, is for two people. Marriage can never be for just you alone. When you are alone in the marriage, or in any of your in any marriage, okay, when you are alone in your marriage, or that means, or when you see yourself like, it looks like I'm the only one in this marriage, wait a minute, what is going on? You need to start asking questions. Some of us are single while married. Some of us are even divorced without even knowing, and we are still in the marriage. The good thing about this lady that I'm going to play her voice note now is she has grown-up children. She has at least 2 kids. Two of her children are grown-up that can also encourage her and tell her, Mom, it's okay. If you have that, it's very important. If you have someone who can encourage you, it's very important. And I believe those 2 kids are, for now, they are her best friend. The husband came out to explain some things that, some of which I'm not going to, say it on this video, but she did address some of it. Some people did not listen to her video. Some are not listening to her video. Some are not listening to what she's saying, the message she's passing. Okay, let's take for instance, it is a prank. But she did pass a very important message in her video. Right? Apart from her page being taken away from her, she did make some, important clarification about her marriage. At first, when I watched her husband's marriage, I said, 4 husbands? 4 men? How can she marry 4 men? What is going on? First husband, second, third. Can somebody have 4 husbands? I was just thinking so many things. And that is why this social media is a place where you just listen and read body language. Digest it and understand before you start typing what you don't know. It's very important. So when the husband came, I was like, you are the 4th man in her life. Really? 4 man. I've been thinking about this like 4 times, and this happened, and the children are not the same. A lot of things, until she came today to talk about it. I'm going to play what she said about her marriage. I want women to, to listen to this video. You have right to put out your comment on the comment section, but please, let's understand that she's also a human being, and there is no way you can know the best man or the good person. It's difficult for you to, identify someone who is best or not. I really feel for her. Her body language, oh my God, I really feel for her. Honestly, if this is a prank, I'm going to give 100 over 100, but I don't think so. From the beginning of the video, she was crying, but a lot of people didn't see this part because they joined in late. She was holding on. Look at her. She was holding on. She couldn't hold it anymore. This is not prank. This is not a prank. To me, it's not a prank. She's trying to, but she's trying to hold it. What will I say? What will I tell people about my marriage? I have, she's trying to hold on. This is not prank, honestly. It is not prank. At the time, her son was telling her end the video. Her son.
I don't know what I've done to Eliabo Sifo. I don't know what I've done to Eliabo. I don't know what I've done to Eliabo Sifo.
You see?
By the time I'm no more, Eliabo will rest. Eliabo and the mother will rest. Oh, Eliabo Sifo and Janet Sifo. By the time I am
people
no more,
want
they will rest.
People, I'm not attaching any emotions to this. People do not understand. When you are depressed and you're trying to express yourself, if you are someone who play too much and you come to say things about yourself, people will never take you serious. And that is why you need to play less. Now she's typing, no one wants to believe her. Why? Because they see her like she does prank all the time on her page. No one wants to believe what she's saying. The same thing goes to her husband. No one wants to hear them out. They need to take care of themselves, to me. And I believe that a man who is, that's my belief, I'm sorry. A man who is with a woman for something, to gain something, actually didn't go in that marriage because of love in the first place. I repeat, on this page, I always tell people, when marriage ends, there is no need for drama. God forbid, if anything happened to this, my marriage today, Allah, I will move on without announcing it. And people will think it's still happening. But the only thing I will not do is to show the next person. I'm just saying. But if my children are age of 13, nobody will come into this house. Not even my friend. Because I don't want anyone who will come up with stories. Or anyone who will come in my house and start videoing my children. Just to keep evidence against my children. Without thinking that these are children. Some people don't have that thinking. I have someone who, when they come to my house and my kids do something or does something, she will take it very personal. She does not understand that these are children and they are behaving because they are children. So that person, I try my possible best to make sure I stop her coming to my house. I try my possible best. That is me. I don't joke with my children. I don't know about other people. I don't joke with my children. And I believe most mothers that will watch this video will understand what it takes to have children or even a child. So this woman came out today and she was talking about her page. And then she feels the need to express herself and clarify some things that her husband said on social media. Again, I've said it before now. No matter what you are doing or saying on social media, never open your mouth to talk about someone's ex. The husband do not have right to talk about her ex-husband who is no more, if you ask me. Because the man is no more. You are bringing back a memory that she's trying to clear off, even though the memory cannot go because she has 2 children for her ex-husband who is no more. The husband is no more. Yeah, she lost her husband. She explained everything on this video. I'm going to play the video. I'll just leave this video to play. If I see that there is 1 or 2 places I don't want, because of Facebook guideline, I will skip it. But I just want you people to hear what she's going to say. She's saying the truth. I watch her body language. This is not a prank. They may come out to say it's a prank, but this video that I watch today is not a prank. I saw a woman who do not want to wash her dirty linen on social media. I am seeing a woman who cannot speak, who feels that her voice is gone. Even when she speaks louder than this, no one will listen. People will blame her. Why? Because probably she has inherited a lot of enemy, all in the name of marriage. I see a woman who is trying to, look for someone that can help her speak on this video. And there is nothing like fake. The husband also. I see a man who feels that a woman has used her. That's what the guy is feeling right now. And whatever she's going through right now is going through this because the husband felt that she used him. That is how I see it. The husband felt that he has been used by her. So both of them is not really balanced. So it's not balanced from both of them. I feel for them and I wish them what they are saying is what really happened. Apart from the husband's side, Mabel's husband that he mentioned and the children. If you mention my children, you've crossed the line. If I'm doing anything with you and you mention my child, you've crossed the line. And that is why we need to be careful what we say on social media. Everyone has a way of handling things, situations. When you mention my child, want to start saying things that my child has done when you are living with me, forget it. I cannot accept you, but you're not coming back to finish your job. I won't do that. I won't accept you. And at the same time, we are not enemies. Yeah?
Eliab, what have I done to you? This KO family program. Eliab went, he has been the admin on this page. He has been on the admin, he has been the one working on all this thing. We pay someone in Nigeria.
She said a lot of things.
And then the person will always direct him on what to do. We have always paid. Eliab said that we earned $200,000 on this platform since we have been doing things. Me, I'm not aware. I know that when we traveled to Italy last year, we spent nothing less than 15,000 euro. Our stay more than 2 weeks, both in hotel, everything more than 15,000.
I really feel for her, honestly.
Feeding and everything in the process of marrying him. Even before we started on this Facebook, I have paid somebody 11,000 euro. We have taken lawyer. When Eliab got repatriated, it was money we paid lawyers. It was money he used in coming here. He calculated $200,000 we must have earned, guys. But I don't know exact. But I know that all these materials we are using on Facebook, we pay for it. Like the pregnancy, like the lights, like the wheelchair, like the light at home, like the expenses at home. We have been paying for it. Our going to cinema, our going out, the clothes we are wearing, the hair we are wearing, the shoes we are wearing, we are paying for it from that same revenue we are receiving from Facebook. We bought the father a car, we dug a borehole for them, we renovated the family house, we fenced the family house, we opened a business for the mother, we gave the younger sister 1 million, we gave the family, the brothers and sisters money every now and then. We were paying the children's school fees, we bought the children phone, we bought the children clothes, we took extra lecture for the children. What more? Every now and then, the daughter is sick, 500,000, 600,000, 400,000. We were paying the mother 400,000, sending money every now and then. All these things he never calculated in that very video he made that I will earn 200 and I kept it for 4 years. 4 years. He said we have been earning and we have earned 200,000, which I am not aware because I never calculated what we earn. We just know, okay, we earn this amount of money in a month. They are still giving my children their benefits, but then we spend it every month. This one, this problem, this one, this situation. We have a 4 landed property that is on our both names. This program and KO Kids, I have been working my ass out on KO Kids, on KO Fans, on Melia, and on this program. Eliab has been the one receiving the money. Now, it's only program normally I'm receiving money, but I never knew anything that comes. Sometimes 4,000, sometimes 5,000, but we are receiving a lot of views. Me, I don't know how it works. I never knew. Until I took an admin since we had started having this issue, most especially yesterday, I realized that the video of that pounded yam that was 3 million, it was copyrighted. I say copyrighted? How can this video be copyrighted? It is my video. It is on my platform. Because 3 months or 4 months ago, he decided to open Fans, open Kids, open Melia. No copyright will catch those videos. If you check on program, some of the videos we post on program, we equally post it on Kids. Some of the videos we post on program, we also post it on Melia. So, before, like 3 months back or 4 months back, if I'm not mistaken, it catches the copyright, and whenever it has views, the money from the copyright goes to the very first platform that posted the video. Now, 3 months or 4 months ago, he released it. So everybody have their own. Even if I post this video on program and the same video gets posted on Kids, copyright will not catch it. Any views that we have on Kids or we have on Meliab, you take your own. You get, every views go to their own account. Now, 2 years, since 2 years, Eliab have his account. He was receiving Meliab and he was receiving KO Family Funds. That is now production. He has been receiving the salary. Any revenue that comes from Meliab, his account was inside. Any revenue that was coming from fans, he was receiving it until fans got demonetized. When fans got demonetized for more than 5-6 months, there was no revenue coming from there. But Meliab, he was the one receiving it since 2 years. I opened account for him. I made a video on this my platform, and I said, wow, my husband now have a card, he can now use money and all those things. I have been working my ass out. No wonder. Eliab puts KO Kit, all the views you see on KO Kit, 3 million, 2 million, 1.2 million, 2.2 million, and so on and so forth. Eliab was receiving the money. We cannot even see the person who put account number there. And then on program, he only gave me a single video and live video. Subscription, stars, and reels has been going to Eliab. Now, this page, Fans of 18, I told him to take fans. As we started getting ready to separate one another, I told him take the fans. He said no. He took Meliab and he took KO Crew, which are the 2 platforms belonging to him. We Beauties. All these 5 platforms are ours.
What of you being?
But when he said that Meliab was having restriction that the videos there are not going viral, I told him to take fans. He said no, there is no need. No, Meliab is enough. So very soon they will open it. I say okay. Not knowing that his account number, he put his account number on fans. So all the videos have been posted. I am working, he is receiving. And then he came on social media to let the whole world know, say, I seize this, I do that, I do this. I decided to keep my mouth shut for everything Eliab has done to me. Because I decided not to like make it on like a single video where people will get it twisted, where people will just cut small and cut half and judge me and say you lie. I want
this
to
is her fear.
On a movie
people will judge
where
her.
People will follow it up, and then another person can easily still go and watch it without getting me twisted. Now I am here at home with 5 children. I have been working on this platform since 3 months, since 1 month, since 2 months. I just got somebody admin. I paid a lot of money yesterday for the person to assist the kids, because he was in charge of all this computer stuff. Like, we still pay somebody who guide him. But then, of course, he knows already better. We used to pay someone, we put the person on salary. Whenever there is restriction, whenever there is a situation, he can easily contact this young man in Nigeria. He put it on a video call, and then this person will direct him on what to do, what to do, what to do. So he has been taking care of the computer thing. He knows how to put set up the account, set up whatsoever. Why me? I go to work, I come back, I go on appointment, I drive to do massive shopping. If there is any appointment for the children, family meeting in the school, wherever, because I am the one who has been driving since 8 years. You and I know that what I'm talking about. I still cook, I still clean, I still iron, I still do normal job till at a time that I realized that my power could not handle it, handle housework, handle the children, handle the appointment, and handle 12 hours job again. As me and you, we are talking, Eliab is collecting the revenue as I'm making my video, even as he is in Nigeria. And he's the only one who can release it. Eliab is the only one who can put me there. He put himself on a business suit. That he will be the only one. If you know laptop and you have a page and you are very good at it, maybe you will understand what I'm talking about. I cannot settle with Eliab. He's so aggressive. He knows what he's doing. And there is more that I cannot open up now until I am done. Or there is so much more that I have to keep off social media until everything is ready. That is why I said to you guys, I'm not ready to talk yet. Eliab has done me and my children so much harm. Since Eliab came to this country, he never worked. He never paid rent. He never paid rent. I started this platform exactly when Eliab got repatriated back to Italy. I started it with my children alone. I started with YouTube and I started with Facebook. And if you have been following me 4 years ago, you will realize that I was always coming to give message. Me and my children shooting all this jealousy, and all those things. I started. Until he came, it took a long time. The videos I used to start with Eliab was all those quarrel, which he tried. He was just a standing person, and then we made the video, he rests. Things will get spoiled at home. If I am lying against my husband, may I die untimely death. May I not see...
There is no need for you to say that. You see, this is what I'm saying. Patience is very important. Patience is very, very important. The whole conversation up to now is about the income, the revenue coming into their page. Yeah, which she has really tried. As I'm speaking to you, to sit here and speak for 5 minutes is not easy. Imagine them. And on this video, you will notice that she's not still ready to talk. She is only speaking based on the revenue coming in, which she has explained how they splitted everything equally. I feel for her. And she is saying something that people are not still understanding. How can this be a prank? A lot of people are not even seeing reading her face. People who do go and watch her. I actually love watching her because of the little baby, the little one. The little child. I love that little child so much. And that is why sometimes when I'm not doing anything, I'll just go watch them and laugh. You know? What she's saying here is nothing but the truth. Yes, it may not be 100%, based on some of which she cannot remember at the moment. But she said she will speak at the appropriate time, when people maybe will still listen to her. But there are some things that she stated here that people still don't understand, because she do a lot of pranks. And people thought, okay, it's a prank. And she's still saying it. You know, I'm going to forward where she's using some words based on, I don't want those kind of thing on my video.
Then I say, okay. But I did not want to. I had already had enough. That was 6 months ago. I had enough. I had enough. Now, I decided to even block the pastor. I blocked the pastor. I blocked him. I said, because I know all these things you say you are going to change. He will change within 2 weeks, not even up to 2 weeks. And then I will be praising him. I'll be telling him, wow, you are trying. I will be proud of him so that he can do more. After 2 weeks, he will withdraw. But not with content. He will not bring content. He will not stand up and say, let's do this. Me, I bring, you bring. At least husband and wife, let's meet us halfway. Like,
exactly.
Have you ever seen my husband come on social media to make a video by himself? Have you ever seen any video Eliab make without me being inside? Without me being there? Very rare. Very few. For good 4 years. I was always telling him, see, even if he's an apprentice that is learning how to make hair, after 4 years, you take freedom. It will help you. Not now, baby. Not now, please. Not now. Okay, my love. Please. Mommy is shaking and mommy is cold. Eliab disappeared from this country just to go to Nigeria and be doing me harm. He claimed he removed me from KO Family Fans, which is KO Production. I worked hard there. I posted a lot of video. There was one video that was 1.1 million. And then after he's completed 1.1 million, that video that says, who did I sleep with? Who did I sleep with? We made this video already months ago. But then each time we upload it, people find it very interesting. We have already eaten the main revenue. I posted it there. The video I went to cinema to prank my children while I dress very old is 400 and something thousand views. We also have other video with 87,000, with 50 something thousand, with so many. You can go there and check it. It's supposed to be the revenue I received. We go there on the platform yesterday. If you realize this video that my husband pushed me, it was my content. I created that content by myself and we acted on it. It's 1.8 million. Eliab claimed it. Eliab claimed the video of this last month, and it has been more than 3 months we separated. The video of Pounded Yam I posted 8 days ago, 9 days ago. It's 3 million before I deleted it. Eliab claimed it. Eliab claimed it. I have not made story of what I have been through with Eliab. What Eliab has done to me and my children, I am not even telling that yet. Because I don't want it to be twisted. I don't want bloggers to carry it and then cut half and leave half. I want to put it in a movie. I will be in Nigeria soon by the grace of God. If I can, if it's still possible, I will sit down with a script writer. I will explain on the audio. He will write it as a script. And I will come to Nigeria and act on it. Because this will not be something we say, I will use mouth till they tell you guys. Because you know if you ever believe. Eliab have started, in fact, there's no need of talking yet. Now, my problem is the reason why I decided to cry out. Day before yesterday, you know I came out today, I was crying, I was happy. I said, God, thank you. But I did not also mention why. I said, day before yesterday, something happened that I cried. I said, God, why? God, why? Yesterday, I paid someone 173,000 naira. This person that helped me with the laptop, directing the children, how to go to account, how we could change this, how we could change that. As I'm talking to you right now, Eliab has collected KO family funds. Now you have the funds. Now you have the Meliab. Now you have KO family crew. Guys, as I am talking, do not forget that my 5 children have been shooting videos non-stop. We have been creative. Michelle have played a part of I Am Pregnant that gave us a lot of millions of views. They have been making a lot of videos. Valerie has made a video on a wheelchair that gave us a lot of millions. It has not been only me and my husband on this platform. So imagine KO Kids. Eliab has been collecting the money. Me, I'll be the one that say 4,000. Like last month, I just only collected. They only paid me 4,600. I say all these views, 2.something million, 3 million, 4 million, both kids, both program. How is this possible? Not knowing that everything the children has been working on KO Kids, he has been receiving the revenue. Now he claimed KO family funds. And on this very program, the only revenue I'm receiving is funds, that is the single video and live video. The reels, the subscription, the stars goes to Eliab. And it has been, even as we were living together, even as we were living together, Eliab came outside to make me bad as a narcissist. He started a smear campaign so that by the time I open my mouth, none of you will believe me. But he has forgotten that when he was not in my life, he said 2016, for example, if I put Papa Dacia in prison, he claimed to have proof and evidence. You and I ask me questions.
Okay. Based on what she has said so far, she loved him so much. that they have to use his account in Italy to run the page, to run their income. She's doing that, and most of the accounts has the account in Italy. There is a reason behind that. Now, she's working as a nurse. She claims she works as a nurse. She says she's a nurse. She works in the nurse. And you all know in Europe, if you're receiving money, is either you pay tax. If you're receiving extra money anywhere, it needs to be declared and tax paying and stuff like that. Maybe one of the things that she's trying to avoid, and that is why this money is channeled to the husband's account in Italy. Okay? This other part she wants to talk about is based on the other child, the third born. I think it's the third born, yeah? Her third child. All right? What happened between she and ladies, mothers, women? There is what they call secrets. We need to have what they call secrets. Men hardly express themselves or, tell people about themselves 100%. They tell you what they want you to hear, what they want you to know. All right? Even in marriage. Okay? She was loose enough to talk about the father of her third child, which I think she should never have done. For this guy to come on social media saying that she put him in a prison is something that, he should never have said. If you have issues with your wife, you face your wife and not her exes. You have no business with what happened between her exes. I'm going to give you blame for that. And that is why you need to keep yourself private. I know he's your husband. You want to tell him everything just so when he comes in, he knows you already. So no one will come and tell him about you. But look at where everything has landed. Do you ever believe that this person will come and talk about your child? When she grows up tomorrow, she's going to see my mom's husband talking about my dad this way? And what is his business about my dad? No one wants to be talked about in a very bad way, whether you like it or not in life. And we need to understand this. If I were you, if you ask me anything about my daughter's father, I would just tell you, it's just the normal thing that happened and everybody go their separate ways. That is how I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to move further trying to explain to you so that you can, show me love or love me more. I won't do that. I will not.
How can someone who was in Nigeria
there are things you don't say when you're in marriage
evidence over situation that happened on his behalf? Secondly, in a police country, if you live abroad and if you don't live abroad, ask questions.
The money should be going in
your
account.
And we just put someone in prison just like that.
Declare
no
and pay tax.
No law,
there's nothing in there.
No proof, no investigation. You just put somebody. You just go to police and say, police, I hate this person. I beg, help me put them for prison. Is it possible? And then they will give the person 3 years imprisonment. My brothers and sisters, there was nothing like 3 years imprisonment. This man did D level. This man did D level. He did D level, and his registration was on my house. And when police came to search, I told them, hey, my hands are up. My hand no deal. I beg, I not fit judge matter. Then they left. Where is he? I said he went to school. As he came back from school, they came to pick him up. That was all. Because they caught someone at the train station that was supplying him something. That time was the time of Laika Mobile. Everything you are talking on Laika Mobile, you are ordering for food, you are ordering for chewing gum. Police was wrecked.
So now I did not even know this information. A lot of people are watching her, but they did not get the message. So if you're using Laika Mobile, you have to be careful. That's what she's trying to pass here. And this is not only Laika Mobile. Most lines, when you are using them, it is tracked. It is very easy to hear and see what you're doing. Right? So This particular place, people need to get it. She passed a lot of message on this video that people didn't understand. So I'll continue to play the video right now.
Recording everything. He was not the only one caught too. He was not the only one brought to prison because of D level. And what you sow, now you the repo. Now what you sow, now you the repo. You see, Mabel is too intelligent for a man to scam her. Guys, when you are married, this one should be handling this, and this one should be handling that. As a good woman or as a woman, you can never be married and be suspecting that your husband is a criminal. It's difficult to know now. How can you get married, you did court wedding, you did traditional wedding, you did white wedding, and then you'll be suspecting that your husband will be a criminal in your house?
It's not possible.
I have an evidence and proof. If Edia continue to deny it, the last saga that made Valerie came out was Eliab that placed that call, instigating that Choose Promise wanted to kill me and kill my family member. He called my family member, threatened my family member. What did I do? What did I do? The things that he has been doing in this house has been abnormal. I could not bear it anymore. I could not bear it anymore. That was the reason why I said to him, see, you cannot be in this house. To even go take Monarchy outside to play. You and Damien be doing jogging. You never walk. You know, you can do gym, do jogging, do...
So on this part, she's trying to explain that as a man, you need to move freely. There are things that you should be doing that can help you. You know, and I believe she has told him. You see, some men are like this. When you try to tell them, when you try to push them, okay, since this is not working out for me, why don't you do this so that it will work? At least if it doesn't work for me, it will work for you. Most men intend to see it like you're pushing them to do what they don't want to do. Most men are seeing it like you are controlling them, you are projecting things on them and stuff like that. Men sees it that way. And being that you are the one, you know, doing everything, even though both of you are the one shooting the video, because I see him all the time in all your videos, and he's, you know, acting very well. You are doing very great. That is the truth. I will say it the way I say it. And I will say in this part, he should have gone to try at least get that driver's license. He doesn't drive. And if he does, she needs to sit by his side. By him. She needs to sit by him all the time. Whenever he drives. And that is how it is. There is no shortcut to anything when you're living abroad. It's either you do shortcut and serve the job, or serve the time, or you follow the right way and get it straight. She is a woman. One day, do you know that someone will ask his daughter, what does he do? Your dad. Where does your dad work? What do you want your daughter to reply? These are things that she is trying to avoid. At least she can say, I'm a content creator. Yes, but that is just a side business. I am a nurse. She is going to say it. Oh, who is your mom? What does she do? My mom is a nurse and she is a content creator as well. She can just say my mom is a nurse. That's it. But what does your father do? You know, children. Kids will want to know what your dad does and who is your father and stuff like that. These are the things that she is trying to avoid. Nothing else. It's not like she's been in competition with anyone. She's just trying to avoid things from that child, that little child. Because that little child will definitely grow. What will the little child tell people outside that her dad does? What is your profession? People will ask. So she's concerned about that. She's concerned because of her daughter. The first one is no more. The second one is no more. And the third one is still not staying. What is going on? Some people are blessed to be with a man. Some are not. That's the truth. Some are not.
We cannot always be at home for so many years. It's not good. It's not good for your joints. It's not good for your muscles. You guys can go jogging, you guys can go somewhere, do something.
She wants a man to be free going out and, you know, instead of just sitting at home 24
now
hours.
Now that we realize that, because normally we were having views, but guys are not they see the money. I don't understand. But I could not suspect. I did not suspect anything at all. You can call me stupid. I did not suspect that my husband is so cruel to that extent. I never suspected though. Till now, as I'm talking to you, I can go on camera, I can carry this phone, go upstairs.
Why? There is no need for this.
With somebody who knows how it goes, and they are trying to see how we can rectify it. And he said it's not possible to rectify it. At least let me hold KO Kids and program. We are the one now working there. Mona help me beg Eliab. Now when it comes to the allegation he made on me killing my late husband. My late husband was an Austrian. He was a project manager.
That statement.
He died here in this country.
I just pray that Facebook
was very huge.
like this video.
He did not eat poison. They did not detect I use knife to choke him. I don't know whether I
don't know how these people save videos. If I say things like this on social media,
you're supposed to know. You all know. This is
my
black.
page, we
This is Austrian. This one are black. Oh. If any white person and black person living together, and the white person buy, my brothers and sisters, they will investigate it till thy kingdom come.
People are not picking the point.
It came on live.
People are not listening to what she's saying.
By my husband. It takes only stupid person to believe that I am here in the country, I still care for my children, and I buy him. Not be juju be that. Not be juju be that.
I really feel sorry for
not be juju be that.
Honestly.
If it is possible, like if it is really, really possible, not be juju be that.
It's good to listen to side of stories.
What else did he even say? So many other things. As Pastor came into our life and realized that, oh my God, this man is dangerous. He did not just beg me again to call him back home. Because how can you be in the house? All this man does is different kind of blackmailing. My naked picture, my naked video. He will claim money. He will say, if I talk about the money, he will post my nakedness on social media. A man that paid my bride price videoed my nakedness while both of us were having sex. I started using it to blackmail me and claim money.
It's like I'm going to stop this video because there is a lot of
12
words
million.
There. I don't like.
He claimed it. He said if I talk, he will come and show. He will post it. That situation that happened 3-4 months ago. Whenever you see comments that time, return that see, return Valerie, that juju they worry you, not be juju they worry you. That was Eliab all along. I said I have evidence, but the person, I will not expose the thing yet, but I have it. It was Eliab who contacted who he contacted. You know, I've said it here before. He contacted people to call me, put fear in me. The whole time, Vera was saddening me. It was Eliab.
Once is 1 hour.
If you now notice, everything Vera said then was exactly what Eliab repeated. Me and Eliab went to do marriage. I have prepared to marry him and forfeit the money. I told him this is the last thing I will do. Let's try any other possibility to see if it will work. Because this money is too much, 1,700 euro. At least people, they come out from Nigeria for less than this money. Let alone, it is free. Both of us can use this for pension. It is for us. At least if there is any other source.
She's planning.
Maybe
the woman is planning. She is planning. I see her like someone that is planning for future.
If we see that it is not working, then at the end of the day,
she's a very strong woman. She is planning for future. You can hear it.
We tried. I even told him, go to Spain, go and hustle for documents.
Yeah, you can hear
Go
her.
to Italy, go and hustle for documents.
She knows that the future,
You just put everything.
if they are,
all
old,
these things I am saying,
what they can be
if
doing.
I am lying,
How can they be getting money? So she's planning now. She wants to save for future.
If I am lying to paint in black, just for me to be noticed,
it's important as a woman to plan. Honestly,
may I not see
a lot of people do not understand what she's saying on the comment section. They do not understand all of these things.
Then finally, we got prepared. From here to Italy, to cross the border, it's not more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. We live in Graz. After Klagenfurt, within 30 minutes, you're already in Italy. Suddenly, there was voice notes that was running. We even accused Ruthie Space for doing this. That it was Ruthie Space who sent that voice note to Vera. Earlier put my picture, snapped my Facebook, one of the video I made on this platform. He snapped the picture. He put it in another phone. And then he used it through another.
Imagine
WhatsApp
living with your enemy.
it to Vera.
Imagine.
I remember vividly.
Imagine.
We
Why?
were in this Italy.
Why?
And then Valerie poured paint. Cortez, they were painting their finger with this girl that Doris brought. We were plenty. She stained the sofa. And then the hotel manager got mad and said, no, we are destroying the properties in this hotel. These children must leave this room. So they threw one, because we took 3 massive rooms in that hotel. So the ones that then Valerie were staying, they said they should go because the paint, the contest fell down. And then, everywhere, it just stained everywhere. And they became mad when the cleaner came, took the pictures, and realized that, we stained, then Valerie stained it. I even paid 1,010 euro for damage. If I am lying, God Almighty, may I not see this. Body don't get it twisted. I never stop saying that I will not give the earlier document to. Let me go marry now.
Yes, I want you to talk about this part.
Before you apply documents in this country.
You see, in this part, she's going to explain how you can get your documents, what you need to do. Some people are just watching her and they do not understand. Instead of them to learn. Some have been living in Europe for 20 years. They don't know how to go about it. They do not understand what office they can, visit to get their documents. And that is exactly what she's trying to explain here. But her husband, didn't understand all of these things, thinking that she doesn't want to help, just so he can also get his own documents. And that really got her upset. What she's saying here is the truth. If you have documents, if you've been to their office before, this immigration office, you will see how they operate. They have rules and regulations, and you need to follow it. A lot of people do not understand how these things work in Europe. They just think if you have a wife and have children, the next thing, if you have a wife who has who is a citizen of the country, automatically the person can give you documents. Well, it is not done that way. It is not even done in the United Kingdom. You need to understand what the law says. And you must follow the laws, because there is no shortcut to law. Law is law, you need to follow it until you get exactly the requirements, which I believe are. But again, I want to understand, does he have an account in the country? How did he open an account without having maybe a resident or something? How? So there must be something here that we do not understand. But this particular area is what I want, because a lot of people actually marry because of documents. They do that a lot. Some are genuine, husband and wife. She's explaining things here and people are not listening. People do not understand what she's saying here. It is not in her power to do anything if the government decide to give you documents or not. It is not in her power to say, this is my husband, I have children. No. If they ask you to get some information, or they ask you to get, this is the procedure, this is how we used to do it, you need to follow the procedure to get it. But a lot of people on our comment section still do not understand, and some of them want to get these documents. They have similar rules and regulations in Europe. Their laws are not the same. Yes, some, not everything. Yeah? She is trying to explain this part so that they will understand. And people are still there watching but still do not understand. Tomorrow, you say, oh, you're living here, you should tell us how to get this, you should tell us. She is trying to explain that. It is not her fault. Let's play this part.
German class.
And then I'll call it a day.
Write the exam. Without that German certificate, you cannot even apply. If I am lying, please place a course on me. Now, after the German class, we will now submit that I'm working. That was the reason why I started working. Now, I waited for him to do that. He did not do it on time. Oh, he did not pass on time. If you not finish him on time, there is nothing I can do.
Get
the
information.
normally take like 3 months.
Africans.
It depends if you are going 3 times.
Africans, when someone is telling you about immigration status or how to get your document and how to get it in a very authentic way, Africans, listen. Try to understand how it works. There is no shortcut to anything when you're living in Europe. If you get anything within a shortcut, they will come for you, even if it takes 20 years. The government will come for you. And that is why when you see people who are ready to explain things to you, listen to them and think about how to go for it. Do not jump into it and want to do what everyone is doing for future effects. So, yeah, that's what she's explaining here. Because the husband came out and was saying, I stayed with you for 8 good years. You couldn't even help me out for my document and stuff like that. You are my wife. You're not helping me for anything. Which is not supposed to be so. And he knows the truth. He also didn't help himself. Because when you're trying to tell them in Europe, you need to work and pay tax and get registered, legally. They don't listen to you. A lot of them do these things. A lot of them living there want shortcuts. There is no shortcut. It is their computer. It is their system. They know how to operate it. They know who is who. Forget it. There is no way you can maneuver. There is no way you can maneuver the government in Europe, honestly. Especially in a German country. It is difficult to maneuver them. So you must be sincere in everything you are doing when it comes to things like this. And that is exactly what she is explaining. A lot of people do not keep their ear to learn. Some of them do not have documents and don't know how to go about it, even though she doesn't want to talk about it in details, which I really give her kudos for that. I am not happy she's coming out to say things about her marriage. I do not want her marriage to break. I don't want that for her. I don't wish that for anyone. Do you know what it is? Living with a man for 8 years, 5 years, 10 years, 11 years, and that man suddenly is no more by your side. Every day you have to sleep without your husband. Someone you share so much with. I feel for her. Yeah.
In a week, or you are getting 2 times in a week. So it takes like 3 months. And then they will now make another appointment, maybe in a month's time, maybe in 2 weeks' time, for you to write the exam. After the exam, before we went to apply, as we went to apply, not knowing that even if we married in Italy, they still referred us to go back to Nigeria. And now, to go to Nigeria and apply,
this is a very good information.
Normal procedure.
So if
you carry...
Okay, so let me explain this part. So if he was married to a Caucasian woman, what will happen will not be him going back to the country. They will investigate who he is without him going back. This is how mine was done. They will investigate who you are. They will tell you, you need to come back in 2 months' time, 1 month time. It doesn't really take time, yeah? Or, I don't know, it doesn't take time. Or 3 month time, okay, for more investigation. All right? Which they will definitely carry out to find out. If they see that everywhere is clear and good, you don't have any record, criminal record and stuff like that, they will proceed with the information. And that is why we must be careful what we do on social media. I'm saying that I'm thinking of one day, if I have time, I will educate people based on what I went through. How I went through mine and get mine. We did everything legally. Everything was clear, Everything, we did follow the procedure. They will tell you, they will give you 3 months to find out who you are. This is what they do. They go on, Google to check your name, who you are, what you've done. They go to your country, they make research, your home country where you claim you came from. They will go and see if you've done any dubious thing in the past. Any slighting information can delay your residency. That is how it is there. All right, I'm going to continue playing. She didn't know that they will still refer them to Nigeria. That is how it's been done anyways. But yeah, if that child, if her daughter was, let's say, 10 years, she can obtain that through her daughter. She can get document through, he can get document through her daughter. But that is not happening. So I'm going to continue.
Your document, they will go and submit it at Austrian Embassy, Abuja. They will take their time to verify it. They will now send a lawyer to your family member to see if you have another wife.
That is information.
They did 4 or 5 months ago. After they did this, I told my husband, you go. I will be coming. He said, no, let all of us go. I said, but if all of us are going, it's going to take time. Because the children are in school. It will be only by June.
Communication, understanding.
July, when they are on holiday. That is where we can go. But you can go by yourself.
Which is true.
I will sign for you then. He said, no.
She cannot take her children away from school. It is not possible. They will classify you as a mother, unserious mother. You will be like a mother who is not, serious about your children. When they see you, they will see you like you're not a serious mother. You don't take school education important. And that can also lead them taking away your children from you. People do not understand this. You see, when you take your less educated brain to places like Europe and don't have education about how things work, you start thinking like this. How can you? School is in session. If truly the guy mentioned this, school is in session. You cannot tell her to take her children away out from school because they need to get you what you want. No. You must understand that you are entitled to just only one child. She cannot take the children away from school. This country, you can't do that. When school is in session, you cannot take your children away. You must give them a very sound reason why taking. You can't even do that. Do you know, they will be looking at you like you are unserious. You are not a serious mother. They don't joke with schools here and in Europe. So if your child is going to school, if you have wedding you want to go to, it's either you wait until they are on vacation before you can travel. I want to believe, because if you've lived with this woman for 8 years, you must have that idea of not taking children out from university or school or, college. You cannot do that. You can't stop, just wake up in the morning and stop. Remember, government are paying for this. So if you stop them schooling, guess what will happen? They will come for the mother of the children because you are not the biological father of the children. So they will come for her. Whether you're paying by yourself, you're paying on your own, or the government is supporting you, they will come for. She knows what she's saying. But no, you don't want to listen to what she's saying until she falls into that trap. Why? Why the sudden travel? Why can't both of you understand each other? What she's saying there is not new to me. I understand it fully very well. The last time I traveled, my kids are in school. I wanted to travel with my children, but I couldn't do it. I had to let them be, and I traveled all by myself. I wanted my children to visit, the motherland. I wanted my children to visit the motherland, but they cannot. And I have to just let it slide and then continue with what I'm doing. If both of you keep on like this without understanding each other based on whatever you want to say it is, the marriage will not work. There is no way the marriage will work. She is doing this because she cannot get these children out of school. Because they have to please you? No. You have to make amendments to see, okay, let's consider the fact that these kids are going to school. Let's also wait for them. When they are done, we can go. There's nothing wrong. Just in July. In July, school will close, everyone will go for vacation. Then you all can travel together. There is nothing wrong. Also, she is considering the amount that you all will pay. It's a lot of money, taking 5 children to Africa. That includes both of you. I think it's going to be 7. That's a lot of millions of money we're talking about here. It's going to cost you guys a lot of money. And she is considering these things because she knows she works so hard to get this money. If you work and also create content, you will understand what she's saying. If you work 9 to 5, okay, sorry, 9 to 5 job, yeah, you will understand what she's saying. Yeah? Or 7 to 5.
He said no, he's afraid.
She may not sound this way when she was approaching the husband. Don't get me wrong. But what she's saying actually makes a lot of sense. She's making a lot of sense here. Trust me.
He's afraid that maybe if he get there, I will not sign for him. I don't know why he was afraid of himself, afraid of his own shadow. Because I have been catching him red-handed. What he has been doing, what he has been doing, I've been keeping it, I've been accumulating it. But I have been forgiving him. I have been wanting him to change. I have been wanting him to be normal. Because I believe he's really having a mental disorder. Like he's a narcissist, heavy narcissist. Eliab is. Eliab is the time. If you and him are talking, he's recording. Eliab is the time. If you are doing anything, he's videoing.
That is what I don't like. When we are doing this, you are recording me, you are doing that, you are recording me, you are doing that. There will not be trust. That means he doesn't even trust you. Is he trying to record it to have evidence? If he's doing this, it's not nice. Now, I'm not going to conclude on this video. Why? Because I'm going to pause this video. It's late already. Here is 11:49. You know, very soon it's going to be morning time. I need to sleep. Tomorrow is Monday. And I will come back tomorrow and play some of these videos again. It's going to be in series because I just spent 35 minutes in this video. And I have 1 hour already gone on my page. I don't like to spend more than 1 hour. So I will leave this video, and also, you know, some of the words that she's using in this video is something I cannot play on social media. So I will take my time and see how I can edit some of it off, you know, and then I will talk about it. If you are a man or you are a woman, you are in marriage or stuff like that, if you are tired of the marriage, you have every right to, you know, maybe go your way, separate, or divorce your wife, to say, you know what, I cannot continue anymore due to my mental state, due to my character, due to my this, you know, it's just live quietly without no drama. A marriage that has too much drama bring too much of, you know, what you will not expect from the other person. Because if you trigger the person will want to react. In every action, there is opposite and equal reaction. I love to say that, you know, when it's time for school, it's time for school. When it's time to, you know, take care of the children, it's time to take care of the children. I love a woman who do understand all of these things. But when you want to pass your message as a wife or a woman, you need to pass it in a way that your husband will also understand. I am not better than this lady talking right now. I am not in any way better than her. But what I feel is the communication, which most of us do not have. We don't have patience, especially when we're trying to get information from our husband. And you know, men are very secretive. I don't know about any other person, but I'm just speaking based on me as well. Men are very secretive when it comes to telling you more things, okay? It is not new to me. But at the same time, if you do not have good communication with your wife, there is no way things will work out. You see that point where she said she was begging you to stay, to allow the kids to spend their time in school and stuff like that, is a no for me. A man who do not understand what education is, I cannot even, I cannot, because joking with my children education just to please you or to go and sign document for you, I will not do that. I will also act the same way that she's acting right now. Probably her attitude towards the information that the husband is being passing to her, she was against most of it. Why? Because she's upset that her husband is not doing anything apart from this content creator that can stop at any time. She doesn't want that. She wants her husband to be, you know, doing something that can also generate revenue in the family, that can help her own child, which is the smallest among them, you know. So on this note, I'm going to stop right now. Hopefully tomorrow I will continue the video from 35 minutes. I'm going to stop. I need to go to bed. I'll see you all guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to conclude right now. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And maybe after the video, I will come in conclusion, because at the end of this video, the son came and was telling him to stop the video. And then I will tell you the needs why you need to understand the fact that when you have grown-up children in the house, there are things that you cannot say. They will not allow you to even do that. And that is it. I'm going to stop now and I'm going to bed. Thank you all for watching. God bless you. Remain blessed and have a wonderful Sunday. Bye. Continue to share my video, like my video, and leave your comment on the comment section. All right? I'll see you again. Bye-bye.